CDs by Michael Tazarian, Oracles and Origins. There's 6, 8, 10, 12, over 13 Michael Tazarian videos. True Legends by Timothy Alberino. Oops, Vatican Assassins. Sorry. He's a Christian guy. Jordan Maxwell videos. Trey Smith, Entities, Enoch, Watchers, Ellie Marzulli. That's Supper, King James Bible, the Quran, Visions of Islam, History of Muslims to 1405, Apocrypha, Book of Jubilees, got the Book of Jasher around here somewhere. 5 copies of the Book of Enoch, Skyfall, Zen Garcia, Lucifer, Father of Cain, Sons of God, there's another one here, Apocrypha, where the hell is Zen Garcia. I got the Targums by Zen Garcia, Decoding of Flat Earth with the Book of Enoch with Zen Garcia, Zetetic Astronomy, Invisible Rainbow by Arthur Thurstenberg, the Targums. There's books there on Atlantis and all new, and this is Eric Dubé's book on Atlantis. I got a couple of Eric Dubé's here. Flat Earth Conspiracy and 200 Proofs. You know how to spin a ball. All the Reset books down there. A couple of Martin Mika books. Holy Grail on Flat Earth. And the Great Reset. And you got Michael Heiser's books and stuff like that. Covert Babylon, that's about the Jesuits, the origins of the Jesuits, John Cerrucci's Eaters of Children, John Cerrucci's Illuminati Unmasked, Protocols of Zion, Judaism, Strange Gods, Anthony Sutton's Wall Street and the Bolshevik Revolution, Synagogue of Satan, and Marty Leeds, Lord Jesus Christ, and then his 3 numerology books, Sinister Forces. Got 3 of the Shill David Icke books. Good information, but he's still a gatekeeper. These are all just Dr. Mary's Monkey, and that's Lee Harvey Oswald and Meredith Baxter Baker. Brave New World, George Orwell's 1984, Transformation of America. The Hold the Pale Horse, that's William Cooper, but I think that guy stepped out on us. This guy had a radio station, he was a Christian guy. About 2 years before his death, he sent his family abroad, his wife and his son. I think they took the moon and ran. I think he might have staged his own death. That's just my opinion. He also was a de Malay child, which means he was Freemason. This is Secrets of the Federal Reserve by Eustace Mullins. Memoirs of Billy Shears. Billy Shears, that's your fake Beatles. Occult Masonic Symbols by Burns, that's cool. Morals and Dogma. This is all the Freemasonic stuff on this side here. And then down here is Morse by Jerix. This is alchemy and stuff like that. Fucanelli's Mystery of the Cathedrals. Facial Diagnosis and Cell Cells Deficiencies. Thornhill and Talbot, that's the Electric Universe book. Charles Fort, this is all Reset books. Velikovsky, Forbidden Archaeology by Cremo and Thompson. Anyway, so I know quite a bit about Christianity in that aspect. I get a little attacked by these zealots. You know your enemy, man. So, yeah, Anton LaVey's books. This is all kind of witchcraft and stuff like that. hypnosis, all this kind of weird shit, astral projection, ayahuasca, psilocybin, World Trade Center, this kind of stuff. This is all Newton, Journeys of the Souls and that, Wisdom of Souls. This is Bowman. This is all about out-of-body experiences and near-death experiences and stuff like that. Holographic Universe by Michael Talbot. Your Past Lives, that's Talbot again with the reincarnation aspect. Oster Coley's Tarot Deck. Marijuana Papers. Lester Keys of Solomon. Right, know your enemy, man. So you gotta figure out what the hell they're up to. Right? There's all witchcraft books and stuff. I mean, this is my third book collection, by the way. Sorry if the lighting's getting bad. Trying to help you there. Henry Cornelius Agrippa. That guy's got some pretty cool occult information and alchemy and crazy stuff like that. This is 2 books on the Melchizedek's Secret of the Flower of Life, Book of Shadows. This is Zachariah Sitchin's shit show. He's the CIA operative, right? He didn't decipher very much at all, really, that guy. I got books coming out my backside, and then more. But anyway, so yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you got to learn about, guys. It's a crazy world, right? It's a world of lies. And it's put on by some pretty wild liars, too. Anyway, there's all kinds of stuff you got to study around this world, man. Okay. You're messing with everybody, man. My concern's the children. I'm an old man, I'm in my 60s, so I mean, you can bitch at me all you want. I don't do this for money or nothing. Right? Why would I get all horny about cash and stuff when we got better things to be working on? Well, I mean, everybody's got to survive, but I don't do no truth stuff for coin or nothing. I mean, I'm not monetized or. Truth is stronger than the illusion. You live in a damn illusion, man. Holographic universe. It's a holographic realm. Right? The flat earth people are, I call it a flat realm. We definitely don't live on a spinning ball, thanks to NASA's. Right? Anyway. So if you if you want to watch my videos, you watch my videos. If not, too bad, so sad. I'm not really losing any sleep over it. I'm an old man and I don't need bullshit in my life, and I'm sure you don't either. Bear with me here, I gotta sit down. Getting old. Not really. I can. Anyway. Yeah, so I mean, get this set up right here. Yeah, so I get attacked and I get all my goon squads coming at me and stuff, and I don't care. Somebody saying, "Oh, can you imagine somebody accused me of being a Freemason?" Oh, and they don't like my hair. You know what? You don't like my hair? Too bad, so sad.
It's a new morning.
Because
fresh, vital. The old cynicism is gone.
At 60 plus years old, I'm glad to have her. Anyway, come on, Rick. I get to straighten out. Yeah. Been doing a lot of bullshit. It's always bullshit in this world, man. But it's how you deal with it. You know? You can get all messed up with bullshit, or you can just chill out and let it go because you're just basically here to be a witness, like the Bible apparently says. I don't really, I'm not a biblical Christian. I'm more of a Gnostic kind of a Christian, if you want to call it that. This is level here.
Yeah, you guys are great. Eagle Eye Crew.
Eagle Eye Crew. Oops, hang on guys, don't mind me. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so
Yeah, keep on standing up.
I study things like resets. There's been all kinds of different resets in my books. Lots of mud events. There's been melted buildings that you can definitely check out, right? Melted bricks. There's all kinds of crazy stuff that we don't know about this world, and I think we've been lied to on more than one level. They're all programmed because they're subhuman. We'll get into that in a sec. You can't really wake up too many of these people. The information I'm getting is about 85% of the general population in the realm today are classified as subhuman. I think the controllers of this game, they said in 1999 that mankind was hackable and no longer considered what they would say human. They called it subhuman. And it's been a plan that was instrumented since, I believe it was 1929, when the Rockefeller Institute came out with this program called the Faith Documents, where they're going to basically turn everything upside down. Black is white, white is black, dudes are chicks, chicks are dudes, you know, this whole crazy stuff we're going through today, this total clusterfuck, the clown world that we're living in. And then it's got to do with your technology in 110 different ways, man, and then some. And it's like they have been playing with people's brains and spirits and souls since I think it was in the late 1800s. 85% of the world was good Christian, moral kind of people, with about 15% evil. And today, it's basically turned the other way around, where you've got 85% of this realm is evil, and there's only about 15% of the good left. That's the figures I'm getting. Now, you know, I'm not about numbers, I'm not about scientists, and I sure as hell don't believe in doctors. I don't, you know, like I'm not a parasite kind of a guy. I can't handle leeches. I can't stand like these suit-wearing politicians that are, you know, these whole assholes that are running around like these like I've never really got along with people that wore a suit and tie. How does that get you? I mean, I'm a hands-on, get my hands dirty kind of thing. I don't mind doing physical labor. You know, I prefer to do my fair share of it, but I'm not going to be, you know, some pansy. You know, I think you have to be able to do some sort of physical labor in this life in order to maintain your own physical, spiritual, and mental health. I mean, I'm a drywaller, a truck driver, a mover, a furniture operator. I ran the Halifax Regional Furniture Bank for close to 20 years, helping out all kinds of people. My life has been kind of crazy. And I really don't deal with bullshit very well, and especially when it comes down to talking about truth, because, I mean, my whole life has been in the pursuit of truth and in pursuit of trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing here, because I've said several times, like, you know, my mother died when I was 10, my best friend died when I was 13, you know, I went through a crazy teenage and early 20s kind of existence, and my life has been crazy, man. I'm telling you right now. I mean, it's really hard to deal with these people that are so retarded, man. I mean, you could hit somebody over the head with a truth stick and they're just going to sit there and look at you saying, what did you do that for? I mean, that's what I'm saying, about 85% of the world today is kaputs. You know, there's so much bullshit out there that you got to deal with. I got these wannabe Christians that are taking hacks at me on this bullshit Facebook crap that I got going on here. It's like a video game to me. You know, telling me that all my stuff, because I believe that all religions were created by the same entity, which was the Roman Catholic Church, which basically worships Lucifer or Baal or whatever you want to call these pagan mofos. I was raised Roman, Catholic, if you want to call it that, right? They're Jesuits, is what's running the game here. And they got these bankers that they call, everybody says they're all Jews, but they're not all Jews. I mean, this is like, it's screwed up. They're Jesuits. The Jesuits, Roman Catholic Church, you know, this fucking clown, he wears a fucking kippah too. You know, he wears a yarmulke, right? They're the ones that are behind all this bullshit we're going through today. And they got a plan, right, that you don't want to hear about, right? You know, there's this guy, Yuval Noah Harari. He was the architect for the Klaus Schwab Great Reset plan, right? These people want to become gods. It's a freak show. You wouldn't believe it. They've got technology that we don't even imagine, okay? I mean, this is the stuff where they've got the ability to take the sun's energy and blast it down on a city, or, you know what I'm saying, and melt whatever the hell they want. They've been burning up the fires out there on the West Coast. They did Fort McMurray here in Alberta. These are dudes, man. And they got the technology to do it. Every operation you got going on here is run by the military-industrial complex. Everything, even your big pharma. Big pharma, hospitals, everything is run by the military. Everything. Your government's run by them too, right? Military-industrial complex, you know? Even on your pack of cigarettes it says Surgeon General. Do you follow me? Yeah, it's all military, and this is why your government ain't gonna do shit for you. You ain't got no fucking goddamn Bill of Rights, you got no constitution, you got nothing here. You're living in Babylon, man. Take a look around. Are you so dumb? You know what I'm saying? You're in Babylon now. And don't say, oh no, I'm not. I'll tell you, the entire Western world is living in Babylon 110% with your maritime admiralty law, your judges with your black robes, your police and your military and all this shit, and then all your fake news, your fucking goddamn pharmaceuticals running it. Everybody's stoned and buzzed right the fuck up now. You got all kinds of clowns putting on these queer shows with the kids, reading them story time stuff. Come on, man. You know, like, what are you talking about? You're not in Babylon? Are you fucking blind? Anyway, this is a biblical event, and these guys are gonna be, listen, this ain't over by any means. The whole idea is to crash the entire system. Everything. They want everything crashed. They want you in your little 15-minute fucking ghettos, okay, where you can't do nothing, right? They want to know how many tampons your wife's using every day when she has her thing, right? They want you to know everything. Want to know every piece of meat you eat, every piece of food you chew. These bastards are gone right off the fucking local end, right? But no, it's okay. I got my cell phone. Got to click, click, click. Make sure I got my cell feeds. Oh, hey, damn, I got to have my live feed from my cell phone. Fuck yeah, eh? I'm in my 6th year now without a cell phone. And for fucking parasites, yeah. I'll tell you. The Florid's working alright. And I don't own any tech. I haven't owned a cell phone in 6 years. I got 3 old desktop computers, a couple of cameras, and I got my guitar, 1978 Telecaster. I've had that fucking my whole life, well, ever since I was a kid. And I have no TVs, nothing. You know, because if when the shit just hit the fan, I'm ready for it, man. I ain't gotten all the books, right? And you know, this is where everything's been so clusterfucked around. You could read all this crazy shit, and drive yourself half stupid, right? But here I am. I've been trying to wake people up for decades, and I maybe wake a few up to a certain level, but you're on your own here, guys. This is not about going to some rally and trying to yeah my way out of this, because it ain't gonna happen. In fact, going to these rallies and these protests is a complete clusterfuck and waste of time. Go down there and give your bullshit to all these organizers and these speakers at these bullshit. Nothing is ever. You know what? We're 3.5 years into this bullshit. Not one of these parasites has been arrested or even looked at for being arrested. But we're gonna go down and protest. Are you stupid? They're laughing at you, man. Right? All your protests are nothing but a bunch of grifters trying to make a buck. Right? Yeah. And all these ones up in Ottawa, make sure you, that whole chart that I did a thing on. Oh, those fuckers, man. You gotta stay away from this bullshit. All of them coining in. That one's building a house down in Mexico at your expense. The fucking dirtball. All these scammers, man. Oh, we're gonna have Chris Sky as the mayor of Toronto. Are you retarded? Really? That's like believing in Donald Trump gonna come save you. He's in the game 110%. Here, Donald Trump. Got his little book there, Baron Trump. It's all bullshit, psycho operations. It's like following that Archaics retard. Anybody that's involved with that piece of shit's a goddamn scumball. I'll tell you right now, anybody that's ever been involved with that Archaics is, I'm looking at you like, fuck off. Hey, pardon me, but hey, you know what? All of them. I've had many near-death experiences, and I've even been in a coma for 2 months, and the next day was a 5-month gig in the hospital. I'll tell you, this world that you're in right now is not exactly what you think it is, because the places I went in a coma and some of the stuff I've seen with some of my situations is mind-boggling, right? So you can take your little doctors and your nurses and all these Indian chiefs and your lawyers and all this fucking bullshit. Nuts, man. Stay away from me. Anyway, I'm talking lately a lot about, you know, your own personal freedom and stuff. And it's an inside job, man. You gotta stick to your guns and just be yourself and not live in any kind of forms of fear. Everything you see out there is fear-based. Everything. That's why these rally pushers gotta have all this. Keep pushing fear. Keep pushing fear. Oh, make sure you come down to the rally because we're gonna make a change. Oh, you are, yeah? Yeah, come on down to we're gonna have a $100 to $300 banquet. You know, come down and just see some speakers. We'll see some doctors speaking for $300 a plate. Are you kidding me? Fuck off. Pardon me, but really? Anyway, Jeremy Griffith's got this book here. It's really good. It's the human condition. Explains a lot about what's going on today, right? Freedom, and how mankind has just slowly gone down the hill, right? And the only way to bring yourself back up to your own level of humanity, because you're not even using all your senses or nothing. I mean, that's where the alcohol comes into the game. Like, I don't drink at all. I smoke my weed. You know what I'm saying? And that's my painkiller. Considering my left hip is in my right femur, and I'm not even going to go into what my legs are all about, my back and all my hips and stuff like that. I mean, I've been in motorcycle accidents, car crashes, fucking drug overdoses. Several times I've overdosed. I mean, I've been through hell and back. And I'll tell you that my history is very extensive. My first fucking experience with hard drugs was when I was 13 years old, when I injected my first hit of speed, right? Like meth. And that was back in probably before 1975. I was just after, 1975 was when I did that. And it's been on since then, right? But I don't think I made it a daily habit, right? I mean, I also was a productive member of society as well. I spent 5 years in high school selling fucking dope, right? I got one credit, machine shop, right?
People don't understand that these are damaged
What's up? How y'all doing? Oh, y'all want the song, don't?
Anyway, what I'm getting at is I got some history, and I really don't put up with bullshit. And I'm a flat realm kind of guy, right? I've got all kinds of books on the flat realm. I don't do the 5G thing. I don't do the cell phones. You know, I stay away from. Right? The technology is going to ruin us. This is part of the trick, right? This is by Captain Jerry Flynn. He's a microwave weapons expert from Canadian military. He's out in BC. He's got a great book here on all the hidden dangers about all these damn cell phone towers and cell phones, and they can actually fucking zap you from a distance with those, right? Here's another one. This is Cyrus Parsa, but he's a little bit of a clown, but he tells you about what these guys are up to. This is creepy shit, man, right? This is like, it's biblical, right? The whole thing about turning everybody into a goddamn machine, because you're very programmable with your 10 fingers and your 10 toes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. You're programmable, man. And you sit in front of a TV all day, and you sit there and then whatever they teach you in those garbage schools. That's why I spent 5 years in high school. And basically, I've been saying for a while now that my education stopped when my mother passed away, and that was in grade 4. And basically, from there on in, they basically said, just give them to grade 5, just move them on to grade 6, just move them on to grade 7, just move them on to grade 8, just move them on to grade 9. Just get them out of my way. You know what I mean? Anyway.